figured we would discuss the updates of what we're going to be seeing on WWE2K25, and as far as what the future is going to hold for us for WSW. I'm just waiting for people to join in. My mother has already given permission to allow me to discuss this with you guys, even though she's co-owner of the federation. So anyway, just waiting for you guys to pop on. Yes, I got some water for hydration. Dang it. Just getting my pop-up chat. Okay. Yeah, just make sure you guys share the streams out as much as you can. Mom's watching from the other room. Hey, Mama. Okay, so let me grab my notebook. I always want to carry a notebook, whatever I do things. God, I wish I had like a working pen or something. You know what? I might have something. Hold on. Give me just a minute. I got so many pencils in here. It's not even funny. Oh, gosh. Didn't know use a freaking colored pencil for all I know. Yeah, this will work, I guess. Hey, Jesse. How's it going? Okay, so if you guys have any ideas that you want to give us for like upcoming matches and stuff like that, now unfortunately we will not have the Island of Relevancy because we have Xbox One. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Carlos. How are you doing? So, do you guys have any like ideas or like questions you want to ask about what you want to see out of WSW and what we can accomplish in the future? I know you're probably going to hear a little bit of echo because Mom's listening to this stream via next room. So please bear with us. Okay, so like maybe like some upcoming storylines that you want to see out of this, you know? Let me see if I have, yeah. Okay, just wanted to make sure you couldn't hear the echo because I know I can hear it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so 2K25 ideas for WSW. Okay, so I want to know what type of matches would you like to see? And who would you best want to focus on facing, especially when it comes to intergender matches? Like, because this is the first time we're going to do this, you guys, especially underground matches. We're going to have that. We're going to have new backstage brawls, which is going to be awesome. So, let me see. What about Dark Empresses? Do you like matches and get evil followers? Ooh, I like that. So Dark Empresses, okay. You know, that was actually going to be in the works, Mom. Having like our Dark Cells like take over WSW. That'd be fun. How about Dark Survivor Royal Family? Storyline. Good one, Mama. Hmm. We will have, I think we will have titles that'll be available for both men and women to go after, not just one sex or the other. Like meaning meaning it doesn't necessarily have to be all male going after male titles or all female going after female titles, that sort of thing. If the game allows us to do mixed to where both men and women can go after a certain title, that'll be fun. So, what else do you have in mind? Maybe a storyline where Brenda and Cheyenne go for the women's tag titles. Ooh, okay. Okay, we have mixed tag titles already. We have women's tag team titles already. So that's in the works. But yeah, those are really great ideas. Um okay, so women's tag and mixed tag. I'm writing things down as we go along. But yeah, those are really good ideas. Um hmm. Let me see. Well, we will have new match types. We will see mixed Royal Rumbles, which is perfect. Hey, Jess, how's it going? Oh yeah, absolutely. And we can do men versus women, like I said for intergender. So that's going to be a given right there. Um, let me see here. Oh, special guest referees are going to be included in not just one special match, guys. They're going to be involved in like a few others, which is great. That's something we would love to see. Um, More special guest referees. Yeah. Actually, the game had, WWE Games had just announced that they were going to allow more special guest referee matches in not just one or the other, which is perfect. Yes, there's going to be underground matches where unfortunately no ropes and turnbuckles can be saving the wrestler or the character that's going to be in action. Um, but yeah, and the only way to win is by knockout or submission. So, and weapons cannot be used in that match, which is crazy, but it's true. Okay, so yeah, but that's part of the new match types, which is going to be awesome. Um, any other ideas that you want to see? Um, Again, we will not have the island of relevancy, um, which is pathetic because it's only used for Xbox Series X, S, and PlayStation 5 users. Time matches, yes, we were considering that. So timed matches, yes, that's an idea that we can go for. At least try to anyway. So, hmm, any other ideas? Like, what would be cool, like from what you guys have seen so far, as to what can we expect WSW to be when it comes to being on a whole different level? Okay, that's fine, Mom. You do what you gotta do. I've got enough moderators to to last, so you're good. Yeah, please share the streams out, you guys. We want to be able to make sure we get everyone's input. Yes, please and thank you. I don't want to forget my manners either. Oh my gosh. I would share it myself, but you know, I'm live on my phone. Bloodline rules match, but incorporate into yeah, because here's the idea, Brandon. We're gonna do royalty rules instead of bloodline rules. That's gonna be a given, but that's gonna be part of the new match types. But yes, I will add that in royalty rules, which is our version of the bloodline rules. That's a given. So what about coming up with new title names for our Fed? Because we don't want to keep the same kind of titles every single year if we can help it. If we can come up with a title name for each title that's going to be representing their division, that's going to be cool. Because I try, and my mom tries to come up with title names every single year ever since we got a WWE base game. And we don't want to make it boring. We don't want to make it like sound obsolete, if you know what I'm saying. Don't they usually have a title name list? Yeah, but I'm saying that like as far as our own versions of the titles. Like for instance, we have the women's world title, we have the women's championship, we have the women's global, which is our version of women's intercontinental. That sort of thing. The Royal Kingdom, which is like our version of the United Kingdom Championship, that sort of thing. But we want to be able to make sure that we come up with some different strategies as far as, you know, maybe a future title name that we can come up with that might be beneficial, that's going to represent our company, our EFED company, I mean. So, and we want to know who's going to be staying and who's going to be leaving so that way we can finalize and create characters that need to be helped when it comes to creations. That's because that's something we need to work on. And we need to come up with sticking with storylines that's going to be beneficial, no matter how hard it is. We were thinking of that. Oh, of course, Mom. You have to stay. You mean you are co-owner, you know? But yes, guys, the more help we get, the better. Now, I know many of us are in different feds that have like a storyline that's going to be like far out. But all we ask you guys is 5 minutes of your time. 5 minutes. And we're not expecting much out of you guys. Like, okay, Mom. But yeah, we're not expecting much out of you guys. We have the YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry, not YouTube. Yes, of course, YouTube chats are good. I can't even talk right. Sorry. We have the Twitter chats. We have the Messenger chats. We have the Discord. As long as we see something out of you guys, we should be good to go. And yes, we will do our best to respond ourselves. Yes, we may not be 100% on it, especially when it comes to our own federation, like we have been doing for other feds. And of course, that's not fair, you know? But at the same time, you know, if you allow us to at least try to talk on your character or character's behalf, if you allow us to, by all means, give us time and we will do it. We may not be able to do it every single time, but if it works out to where you allow us to do it when it comes to being a part of a storyline, if you allow us to make something up as to what your character may or may not say at this point, then let us know. If by chance you do not feel happy with us anymore, please let us know. Let us know and say, hey, I don't feel happy with you guys anymore. No disrespect to you guys. I would like to leave but still support WSW if possible. And absolutely, we will give you that accommodation. We try to accommodate our superstars as much as we can. Does that make sense? And of course, we have a whole team when it comes to like booking matches, like Brian Azrael. He's our general manager, but he also does his own show. I don't know how in the hell he does it, but he does. But we have our acting security team, which is Brandon and Jody. We have like many others that would be willing to help, like our logo maker, Serenity. She does do some logos only when she's up to it, but that's fine. But we do find the way to make logos fun and interactive. Oh, absolutely. Brandon, did you by chance share the links out to all of our supporting feds out there? Like, it's especially the ones that we're part of. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to our new WSW champion, Arcade Revolution. It is his birthday today, you guys. If you happen to see him, please wish him happy birthday. So yeah. Yeah, so happy birthday, Arcade Revolution. We love you, buddy. Excuse me. Gotta stay hydrated, Oh yeah, and I did promise Nixon that the next time we would see him in the chat that he would be back as moderator. So hopefully Austin can get his butt in here. Okay, Nixon Wolf. So yeah. Do you guys have like any other questions or concerns you want to talk to me about, or like what do you think? Because I want to know your thoughts on this, Yeah, because right now I'm writing down each idea that we can come up with. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Brandon. I know some people are working and that's fine. Because of it being Thursday. So, now I'm going to try my best to get the premium live events done before March 7th, if we can help it, or sometime after March 7th, because March 7th, you guys, is when Bloodline Edition comes out, as well as the Deadman Edition of 2K25. What I'm thinking is this, you guys. There are times where I will stream some things on the game on YouTube, but then there are certain things that I would want to stream on Twitch. There's a reason for that. Because especially when it comes to showcase mode, that has to happen on Twitch. Otherwise, we're going to get DMCA'd or copyrighted, like what happened on 2K24 when it came out. We want to try and get a head start on it if we can help it. Like get My Rise done, get Showcase done. I'm not worried about my faction. I'm not worried about that. That'll be set aside until later on. But the two main things I want to get done are Showcase and My Rise. So in order for us to unlock everything that needs to be unlocked, now we will have what's called ringside season pass, I believe it's called. That's gonna be a given. Gosh darn, got a little nasally here, so please bear with me. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be a given. I know some people have many questions that they want to ask me, and if they can't make it to the live stream, that's fine. They can always message me. They can always reach out to me via Discord, via Facebook Messenger, via X, whatever. We do have a Blue Sky account for WSW. We have a Blue Sky. We have an X account. We have an Instagram account. That was already taking place as of early this month. So we want to be able to make sure we spread out and share the word as much as possible. Let people know that we exist. Okay, guys? So, oh, pardon me. Now I'm going to try my best to come up with some streams that will be only for WWE superstars, outside of WSW superstars, if I can help it. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. It's just an idea that may or may not happen, but it's up in the air. Our only concern is to try and get Mania Fest done before the deadline. We want to try and get it done before the end of March, if we can help it. Or April. April, I'm thinking, will be the latest we can do Mania Fest, because we still got to do Kingdom of Reality. We still got to do Royal Court Rumble. We still got to do Kingdom Lockdown, which we may not be able to get to this year. But if we can try and make it up by adding it to the next game as a makeup, that's probably what we're going to have to do. Now that we got the logos and stuff like that, and putting together the arenas, the titles, the characters, that sort of thing, if we have to, we will do it. Depending on the timing, and because where we are a very slow-paced state. So we cannot be rushed to do anything unless we are ready to do it. Does that make sense? So I'm not saying we're not going to. We will. It's going to take more time. Does that make sense? It takes time and patience and dedication. And that's something we all try and do and accomplish, is be dedicated to what we want to do when it comes to our characters. Does that make sense? Because in the end, whether we want to do it or not, it's going to be a fun and interactive experience outside of the drama. Because we do not want drama. We do not want hatred, especially in the COD community. Does that make sense? Because we've seen far too many as we've seen before. And the thing of it is, we cannot let the haters win by allowing us to quit. Because the more we quit, the more likely they're going to win. And we don't want that. We want to keep going. We want to be able to let them know, say, hey, we're not going to let you win by saying that we're going to quit because we want you to feel happy. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to let you win over petty BS. No, we're not going to do that. And that's the truth, you guys. That is the absolute truth. Because we've seen many people saying and trying to convince us, say, hey, you're weak, you're blah, 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 you're this, you're that. I'm like, then you don't know us very well, do you? That sort of thing. And that's why people respect us. That's why people allow us to continue in saying that we are fun. We continue to provide good and fun matches, win or lose. Yes, we may act as that character and say, oh, this isn't fair, blah, blah, blah. We don't want to be demanding people. But yes, it's easier said than done when you're in character, right? But out of character, it really shouldn't matter, right? So that's all I can say at this point, you know? Absolutely. And I'm so glad. Hey, Sly, how's it going? Welcome in. So for those just joining in, we are coming up with some ideas and what we can see in WSW. And yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But at the same time, we want to try and provide as great content as we possibly can. Whether it's a short show, it's a long show, or anything in between. You guys have seen so far what we can do and what we can accomplish. And for those people that you guys were a part of, that's gonna say, you know, screw WSW, screw BKX, screw this, screw that. And there's one thing that my mom and I despise the most. People accusing us of stealing superstars without asking. No, we don't steal, ladies and gentlemen. We ask. Do we or do we not, guys? Do we ask? And not steal? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we have seen too many people accusing us of stealing cause without their permission. No, we don't. We don't. We may see what they like and say, okay, if they allow their cause to be on the CC, that's fine. But at the same time, we should be mindful. We should be mindful and say, if we would like that superstar to be on our roster or not. Do you know that we have Jessica Havoc on our roster? And yes, I did ask Jessica Havoc to be on the roster, and she said yes. You want to know why? Because I asked her nicely, and she gave me the go-ahead. Yes, shout out to Jessica Havoc on Twitch, guys. Please give her some love. She is a great woman who's been going through so much in her life. And, you know, she is amazing at what she can do. She needs the love, you guys. She really does. And, guys, that is one woman I respect. Jessica Havoc. This woman has been through so much in her life that she needs all the real friends and real supporters she can get. So, Jessica, if you're hearing this, or if you happen to see this video very soon, thank you and hope to see you on the roster again on 2K25 very, very soon. We love you. And yes, she is one half of our women's tag team champions. Now, Rosemary, on the other hand, yeah, I kind of got her off the CC. But at the same time, we did it for storyline purposes. So, I'm not sure if Rosemary, the character, is going to be staying, and that's fine. I'm not sure if Jessica is going to stay on the roster. That's fine. She's got a busy life. And I'm not going to press her to to do promos and whatnot. I'm not going to do that to her. No. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Sly, what is your input on what you want to see for WSW? Hello, Ashley. Ashley, I have a question for you. Are you willing to stay for 2K25 for WSW? If so, can I add you to the roster list? Yeah, unfortunately, my mom's listening to music on the other room, so please don't get us copyrighted. Okay, cool. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add you to the roster list as soon as I can. So, I thought I had a roster list already made. That's okay. I'm going to have to rewrite it. That's fine. Hello, Carol. How's it going? Carol, are you planning on coming back for 2K25 for the roster? Even though you just barely started being a part of 2K24 for us? I want to know your thoughts on it. And yes, this is me out like behind the person of the Empress and the namesakes. Okay, you are perfect. Perfect. Well, you need to understand because my mom has a hard time hearing. Like, so if she has to listen to the radio, she has to turn it up loud, otherwise she can't hear it. Thank you, Carlos. Now, Carlos, I gotta be honest with you guys. If you're part of a burn listed Fed that we no longer associate with, and I'm not gonna say which ones, but if they talk smack about us in front of you, do not pay any attention to them anymore whatsoever. Because all they're going to do is spread lies about us. And to be honest with you, it's not fair. It's not fair to all of us that had nothing wrong to do with you guys. Like, we didn't do anything wrong to you guys. We really didn't. They're just mad because we finally learned the truth about them, and we're not going to deal with their BS anymore. Especially when there's a Fed that likes to be controlling. I'm not going to say which one, or which ones, but we learned the truth about them, and we're not going to deal with their BS anymore. Absolutely, Ashley. Absolutely. Because you know why? They think just because we don't have many more subscribers than they do or more viewers than they do, it doesn't mean we're not anything less different than they are. Right? And speaking of subscribers, you guys, we are 30 subscribers away from 200 subs, you guys. We're 30 subs away from 200 subs on YouTube. Thank you, and please keep it up, you guys. The more we spread the word, the more likely they want to watch. So please, you guys, we need your help if we can help it. We're not trying to be forceful. You guys do what you can, and we'll be accepting. Plain and simple. All right. So, Ashley, Sly, Carlos, what do you want to see out of WSW for 2K25 that we have not discussed yet? Because we're trying to come up with new storylines. We're trying to come up with new ideas for match types. We're trying to come up with new ideas for new title names. That sort of thing. We're getting the Bloodline edition. And actually, we got someone to thank, and we've already thanked him enough. But for those that have not heard, Brandon Cornwell has been nice enough to get us the Bloodline Edition. That's right. We're getting the Bloodline Edition. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, buddy. We love you. Absolutely. We're already getting that situated. And we're going to allow that. We're going to allow intergender matches to happen. So, and for those of you that have not heard, there's going to be more than one special guest referee match. Isn't that cool? More than one. Yes, women can bleed too, which is going to be interesting. The only time we've ever seen women bleed on 2K24 is when someone has the PC version and they can modify it, especially intergender. Isn't that crazy? Oh, by the way, go to !Crocatoad. Actually, no. No, I'm not. There should be a video that I've seen. And Brandon, if you can find that video and post it on the chat, Ashley, you should see it. I'm not lying. I wouldn't tell you this if I wasn't lying. And if I didn't see this for myself, I wouldn't be telling you this. Yeah, don't think I'm lying, because I'm not. Why would I? Anyway, if I can wait until after the stream is done, I can look for the video myself and I can actually show you the video, or send you what we've learned so far in the game by taking screenshots. If the video won't allow it, or the video won't show it, the screenshots is going to be what's going on. Actually, here's the problem. We only have Xbox One and they will not provide it. It sucks. It sucks. We can't even do the island. We don't have the proper, what do you call it? The proper software for it. Why is that? I don't know. Because it's like an old console generation, whatever it is. It's kind of hard to put into words, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But anyway, yeah, what else is new with you guys? Like, is everything okay with you guys, or what do you think? Are you guys excited for 2K25 though? In spite of what we're gonna have issues with when it comes to not seeing it through the game on our end. We are too. We are too. We're very excited. We are very excited what WSW is going to be in the future. Because the thing of it is, we've waited so much. Yeah, we've waited a long time to have some of the features be brought back when it comes to what the older games have. Make a big arena for WS. I'm not sure about that. I mean, we can try. I mean, if the game allows us to make a bigger arena, or have it become a point to where it's going to lead backstage instead of using a WWE based arena that's going to lead into a backstage. They should have it for custom arenas too, not just for the main arenas that WWE provides. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, as far as I know, as far as we know, We are excited for 2K25 to be really, really unique and really awesome. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I'm excited for that, guys. I really am. Yes. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, Ashley. We're going to try and bring back WSW via universe mode instead of play mode. If that's the case, then we're going to have a hell of a lot more interaction than what we have before. Now, does this mean that we're going to allow a game to consider, like, to change your character's fate? We want you guys to create your own storylines. We want you guys to choose whether you want to be a face or a heel. I mean, unless if you allow the game to choose your storylines for you and just roll with it, that's fine. Does this mean we're going to do this right away? Not in the slightest least. We're going to give it a shot. If it works, great. If not, there's always something else we can accomplish in the game. All we got to do is take it one day at a time. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are. Guys, we are excited as much as you guys are when it comes to this game. We are stoked. We are very, very excited to take WSW to a whole new level. And I'm glad you are, Carlos. We're glad you are. We worked very hard to make sure that we provide great content as much as we can. Now, if by chance Brian Azrael will not be able to create a match card for a show, this is where the choose your own matches comes in. We want you guys involved as much as possible. We want you guys to allow us to choose what you or have us allow you to choose what you want in a match. And we accept it and we go along with it, right? Oh, yeah. You know what? We're not afraid to try new things. Now, let me ask you that. Okay, so let me tell you guys this. When my mom and I first started in the eFed business through Krokatoad, we were baby faces. By the time we reached other feds, we remained baby faces. Why? Because at that time, we didn't know how to become a heel. We didn't know how we're going to be reacting or reacted if we were going to be a heel until just recently. Because we've noticed, and other people have noticed, how me personally can play off as a heel and as a baby face within a matter of seconds like that. Right, Brandon? Right, Sly? Have you seen that? And people were wondering, how in the hell do you do it? Within a matter of moments. And by saying, you know, you can pull it off very, very well. Yes, and Thursday Night Diva will be a partnership fed of ours. Just like we will be a partnership of them. So yes, that is absolutely true, Carol. Okay, so like the Spotlight Queen character is meant to be a heel, but I don't know how the babyface version of the Spotlight Queen can go. You know, just be yourself. I mean, if you feel comfortable being a heel, that's fine. We're not going to press you to be a babyface if you don't feel pressed, or vice versa. Granted, the game may say otherwise, but only you have the power and the control of what you want your character to be. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Empress Alicia and Grand Empress Jennifer as a face. They like to help people. They like to be selfless people, be compassionate. They like to fight. They like to be inspired or be inspirational leaders. But they also have an alter ego. In storyline, they have an alter ego who are very, very mean, very, very vicious, very controlling, and they don't care. The alter ego of Empress Alicia in storyline, her name is Empress Isis. Isis is like a Maleficent based character with the coloration, with the green skin and everything else. Demonica, on the other hand, is the alter ego of Grand Empress Jennifer. She's got the red skin. She's got the black makeup and everything, the black hair, red hair, anything in between. They don't care. And they are 100% healed. They will not change unless there's a way to make them change. But they won't do it. Why? Because they want to be 100% evil. They want to cause chaos and destruction wherever they go. But the good empresses, they don't want that to happen. Does that make sense? Because you want to know why? Because we designed them to have a very different personality and a very different attitude. Does that make sense? It depends on what you want your character to go for, and it's all about the timing of the turn. It's all about the timing. It may not be 100% perfect. It may not be 100% accurate. All we can do is try to make a storyline work, whether it makes sense or not. Let me see. Okay, so 139. Okay, so yeah. I'm going to try and stay on here for a few more minutes. So if you guys have any other questions or concerns before we sign off, please let me know. Otherwise, for those that did not make it to the live stream, they can watch the replay and give us our thoughts via comment. So anyway, we are so glad you guys took the time out of your day to listen and to give us as many ideas as you possibly can. Now, if you don't come up with ideas right away, that's fine. We're not expecting you to come up with ideas right away. If you have some ideas later on down the road, we're always open to ideas. We're always open for as many ideas as we can. So, intergender titles, if we can try to make arrangements to make it work, heck, we may even do a creation stream for all we know. Yes. And we always have time to improve our promo skills. It may not always be 100% perfect. We're not expecting perfection, you guys. You do what you guys can. You do what you can. If you can do it, great. If not, that's fine too. As long as we see something out of you guys. Because we do not want to have any deadened storylines if we can help it. Even though there's so many causes out there that we have to create. But all we know is that we're taking it day by day. And the thing of it is, we are very excited to share this with all you guys. We are very, very fortunate to get this new game. Because seriously, if it wasn't for Brandon, WSW would still be on 2K25. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. Yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird. I like you can't do guest ref in 5, 6, and 8 person matches in 2K25, but it allows for 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 3. Yeah, I think I read something about that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it's gonna be worth a shot to see something different, we'll take anything we can get. Absolutely. And you didn't have to do that, but you did it from the kindness of your heart, Brandon, and we love you for that. We really do. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go for now. If if you guys have any additional ideas that you can come up with, please bring it to our attention, because that way we can write it down and see what we can find. Serenity, hello, 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 hello. Welcome in. How are you feeling, darling? Yeah, we need to get your EFED back up and running again. I want to try and help you out with the match card as much as I can there, Serenity. Absolutely. No, Serenity. Come on now. Your health comes first for anything else. Oh, by the way, Serenity, are you planning on getting 2K25 for your Fed? Because we should be able to get it. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, your schooling comes first too, Ashley. Yeah, listen, we're not expecting you to be here, like to be a part of our thing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're not doing that. We're not expecting like 100% activity or whatever when it comes to, like, if you guys got real life things you got to worry about, please do that. That's more important than e-fetting stuff anyway. We totally get it. Yeah, same here. Same here. Yeah. Yeah, so you're not the only one that's gonna have that issue there, Serenity. But we're just grateful for what we've got. And we're just grateful that WWE 2K25 is gonna be on our console, whether we get the island or not. As long as we got something, we shouldn't complain. Yeah, it may not be fair, especially for PC users and the old gen console users, but at least we got something out of it. It may not be much like the Xbox Series S or X or the PlayStation 5 users, because they're getting the island of relevancy. But at least we're grateful for what we can get. Yeah, I know. I was scared about that too. Yeah, it's crazy. But you know what? Again, we're just grateful that 2K was able to provide us for the Xbox One and for the PS4. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But again, we are very honored. We are blessed. We are grateful that you guys have been very supportive of us since we started this. And we love you guys. We appreciate you guys so much. Considering we started this on 2K18 through my Nintendo Switch. It wasn't a great game, but we pressed through it. We then switched to 2K22, then 23, then 24, and now 25. Guys, we are on a whole different level than when we first started it. And this is in real life, in real time, this is our 4th year doing this. Our 4th year. But in game time, it's been 7 years. but in real time, 4. How cool is that? How cool is that? Now we may do a special April 11th edition because that is the 4-year anniversary of my dad's passing. I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but just because we're talking, it doesn't mean we may or may not do it, depending on how we feel. But we want to try and get a show going, especially Endometriosis Awareness Month, which is next month. That's a given. Midnight Street for 2K25. I wish, Ash. I wish. You gotta do an anniversary. Nobody is forcing you. Yeah. Yeah. But yes, we gotta do a WSW anniversary stream, guys. We should be able to do that if we can help it. If it's not for 2K24, I'm hoping for 2K25. Who knows? We're still in the planning stages. We may not be ahead like some people are, but we try. We try and do it at our own pace. And that's the cool part of it. We don't want to rush. We don't want to slow down either. We can only do it when we feel led and we feel comfortable. All right, you guys. Pizza Spoons 434. Hi, welcome in. How'd you find us? If you don't mind me asking. Gosh. Oh, okay. We didn't actually remove Jose. Unfortunately, I think we removed his old account, but we kept his new one. If you're talking about Jose Blanco. Oh, your video was in your suggested feed. Okay, cool. Are you a wrestling fan by chance, or? Yeah, yeah, we have his backup account, but we don't have his older account because of what's going on. But yeah. You should be able to see it in the Discord, I think. I'm not sure. We're probably gonna be hanging out mostly. I don't know. I may do something fun, but it'll probably be on Twitch or something. Not on YouTube. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% positive as of yet. That's what's good about YouTube. They showcase smaller streamers better than Twitch, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree too. There's Serenity. I agree. And not only that, if you're not one of those bigger streamers that forces you to pay a membership and watch ads, then I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. It may soon change in the upcoming future, but right now I'm not worried about it. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a great day. Um, again, if you guys have any questions or concerns, you know where to find us. Um, as far as like ideas and whatnot. Hey, Jody. Yeah. I'm just about to sign off for now, but yeah, we're gonna discuss more about this in our meetings. When it comes to the planning stages, Serenity, Brandon, Jody, if you're not busy, I would like for us to be a part of this meeting so that we can discuss more what we can accomplish in WSW and in our supporting feds. You too, guys. You too. All right. Have a great day, guys. Bye.